name tag nice and high, I'm going to give you a bucket. So Ryan is going to put out his hoop. So Ryan got your hoop. And then we're all going to shoot buckets into his hoop. Okay. For doing something nice and putting his name tag on. Okay, everybody got it? Yes. So throughout the lesson, it'll be different. Sometimes we'll do different answers. Sometimes we'll do different responses. But we all want to add to each other doing a great job by giving them buckets. Okay, so we don't want to give them like a million buckets because then it kind of takes away from our time. So we're just going to give them maybe 2 or 3 buckets and then we're going to move on. Okay, everybody cool with that? Yes. Awesome. All right, so let's move on. So we're going to start today with a mission. Can you all handle the mission, you think? Yes. Okay, I think you can too. So if you look in the center of your table, there's a couple of goodie bags. The two, I'm going to tell you which one to get first. There is a goodie bag that has pieces of string. There's one for each side of the table. So can I get my number 2 person, number 3 person to get the string in the middle of the table and place it in between you and your shoulder buddy. Go ahead and do that now. Just place it in the middle between you. Alright, so once you have your baggie in the middle of you and your shoulder buddy, the Tui, and we're going to talk about what you're going to do with that bag. Okay? So I'm going to give you a mission. I think you can handle it. I know you're going to do great with it. What I want you to do, there's 4 pieces of string in your goodie bag. What I need you to do is take those pieces of string out when I instruct you to do so, and you're going to create a square. You can create a square any type of way you like, but the key is you must remember the steps that you take to create your square. Okay? Okay. So I'm going to give you about 2 minutes to create your square, so go ahead and open it. Share. Go ahead and start. Make sure you're talking to your shoulder buddy about how you're creating your square. However you like. So I want you to look at your squares. Look at your squares. I need a couple of people to tell me how they created their square. Wait.
First you got the two strings and put them on the side, and then the other 2 strings you line them up to see if we got the right length. So we got the 2 strings on the side.
That's brilliant. Let's give them a bucket. Good job. Good job, Wade. All right, right here. Pete, tell me how you all made your square. Awesome. Give him a bucket. Good job. Good job. All right, one more. Go ahead. Perfect. Let's give him a bucket. Good job. All right, so I want to let you all know that you have accomplished your mission. So give you a round of applause. Good job. Now, how I know that you accomplished your mission was because everyone created a square, right? That was the goal of the entire mission, was to create a square. another name that we may use for a horizontal line, Jalen? Diagonal? Not quite. I can't see your name tag. What's your name? Rand. Yeah. Can you tell me it's a straight line, okay? Anyone else tell me what another name for a horizontal line might be? Micah? Anyone else think they might know before I give them the answer? No? Okay. Yes. You know? What is it?
I think it is another name for a horizontal line is graphic.
Not quite. Another name for a horizontal line is an x-axis. You all have heard of the x-axis before, right? No? Okay. Well, we're going to learn about the x-axis if you haven't heard of it. So, have you ever seen a graph? Everyone ever seen a graph? Yeah. Okay, so on your graph, you notice that there are horizontal lines on the graph, right? Those horizontal lines are called your x-axis. So I need everyone to stand up and push your chair in. Make sure that you're conscious of those around you. But I'm up here. All right, so what I want you to do is I want you to just spread your arms out. Make sure not to hit the person next to you. Okay? You've just created an x-axis. Okay? Your x-axis moves from left to right. Okay? So don't swing and hit anyone else. Just make sure that you have a little bit of space. You're not turning all the way, but just a little bit to help you realize that x-axis moves from left to right. Everybody get it? X-axis moves from left to right. Have a seat. Good job. All right, so your x-axis start with A. Your x-axis moves from left to right. If you notice, when we put our hands outside of us, what was in the middle of our two sides? What body part was in the middle, Micah? Yes, our head. Our head, and this center point right here serves as the center of our x-axis. Would you believe that that center point has a value? It does. It does. It has a value. What might that value be, Wade? It is a half, but what value, like what number would represent the middle point? Logan? 4, 2. Jalen? 10. What? Pete? I'm going to tell you. The value is 0. The value is 0. There's nothing there. So the value is 0. So if the middle point is 0, then everything to the right of it would be positive. Okay? So if we start here at our center point, and our center point is always going to be 0. Everyone say the center point? Is always going to be 0. So here's our center point, and it's what value? 0. You got it. So that means that everything, like imagine this as a number line. Okay? If we imagine this as a number line, the middle of our number line would be 0, and then everything to the right of it would be positive, right? Yes. So if everything to the right of it is positive, then everything to the left of it would be what? Negative.